Finally broke out the grill today. Got the truck ready to get cleaned out. It's so dirty. My son's helping me finish mow. Montreal says what? She's getting there.
Somewhere I got 300. Like, people like it so much that they pay for it.
Yeah, they might.
Imagine if someone paid $100. Imagine if everyone paid $100 for it.
For what?
How much I did it.
So getting ready for DOT safety week. Well, today's the second day in, and I'm gonna be going to Chicago tomorrow, so I'm almost guaranteed an inspection because I got 100% pull-in rate because I haven't been inspected in a while. And the things they're looking at are brakes. I can't really see from here, but I got like a couple centimeters of brakes left. But the thing I'm worried about is the tires. That's not their main concern. You can see that tread depth is probably not enough, and this tread depth is definitely not enough. The rest tires are. So really I should go get this tire and that tire fixed. My brakes look decent. I know I had my brakes done not too long ago, so I should be good on that. That's their main concern. But those two tires I showed you, and then also this fuel strap. And then I have a small oil leak, but I think it's fixed now, so it should be good. But I don't want them to be like, oh, your tires are bad, go to jail. Oh, your fuel strap is broke, go to jail, out of service. Gonna clean the truck out today. Got her home. She needs an emergency deep clean. It's not too bad, really. It's mostly just dust and dirt. So we got a pretty clean truck. We took everything out and then we scrubbed the floors with bleach. It's still not perfect. I would have liked to scrub it better, but it's pretty good. Everything's clean, bleached down and disinfected. And we had our vacuum in here and vacuumed all the dirt out. So it's a pretty clean truck. I got a lot of grease off. I mean, it was filthy in here. So now I feel somewhat clean, but now I got to throw away a lot of that stuff and then put the essentials back in. Whoa, this truck needed a deep cleaning, man, and we got it done. Now we're gonna take it to the wash and spray it down ourselves, the self-wash. So we started at 0400 this morning. It's about a little after 6. This is the first weigh station on this route, and it's closed. My DriveWise app for bypassing the weigh stations says pull in, or no, it says follow road signs unless instructed or something like that. Basically, I think I'm at like 100% pull-in rate. Right now is not the time to have the 100% pull-in rate because it's the last day of DOT safety blitz and they're going ham out there. I think the last time they did it last year, the safety blitz, the annual inspection, their primary focus was actually, no, I can't remember, but I do know this year right now from May 16th to May 18th, or 15 to 18, something like that. Today's the last day of their nationwide blitz. And they're focusing on anti-locking brakes. ABS is their biggest thing. And there's something else I can't remember. But they're not playing around. When they do these blitzes, they have all of their staff, all of their troopers, you know, out meeting quotas, going ham, right? Writing up violations, shutting people out of service. They say it's for a good cause. You know, it's to protect the public on the roadways of faulty equipment and bad drivers, etc., which I believe to some extent. But come on, let's not joke ourselves. It's also about money. You know, how else do you got to pay for these roads? I mean, yeah, granted, everybody pays taxes and stuff, and that helps, but I think the biggest contributor to the highway road construction is truckers. So here's a second weigh station right here, and they gave me the bypass on the DriveWise app. I do see some trucks in there, so maybe they got them, or maybe they're parked. Yeah, those trucks. There is a box truck in there. He's pulling in, but they're closed, so that's probably why I got the bypass. If they were open, I'd probably get the pull in. It's because my pull-in rate is, but I wonder how many guys have they put out of service the last couple of days. So far the two weigh stations that I have to pass, the Michigan one and then the Indiana one, have been closed. So leaving early definitely helps because, you know, they're just like anybody else. They have a 9-to-5 job usually, and most of them are not really open at nights. I know a lot of like the port of entries, like in Florida and Texas and stuff like that, New Mexico or Arizona, whatever, like a lot of those are open all 24/7. They always find something, man, even no matter how good your equipment is kept up to date. And those violations lead to higher CSA scores, and that leads to higher insurance premiums, and that makes it tough to do business in trucking and work with certain brokers, and just it increases your overall operating expenses. So that's why a lot of drivers just avoid them. I mean, it can be a real pain in the butt, especially if you get a really antsy, anxious, new or even old veteran by the book state trooper or DOT officer that just goes ham on your inspection and really makes life hard on you. So I'm at my first stop and nobody's here yet, but I kind of expected that because usually they're not here until 8, and I believe I can still drop them. Someone will have to sign for them, but I don't know, because some of them say do not deliver before 8, but that's usually because the temperature, and it's definitely warm enough for flowers. I mean, they have all their flowers out anyway, so hopefully if I drop all these, they don't get mad. Risking it for the biscuit, baby. So I'm at my one of my final empty stops, and I gotta go to the Jewel Osco. The problem is I gotta go up in there. There was this median right here. I was gonna go over it, and I still am. But the problem is I couldn't pull in that way with my nose of my truck because there's road construction down there. So I'm gonna have to back in, otherwise I'm gonna get stuck back there. So I'm gonna have to be very careful and reverse in. So I'm gonna have to cross over this median and block both lanes of traffic and go over this median in reverse. And so now this person's gonna wanna get over, and I'm gonna have to wait for them. I'm gonna have to wait for all these guys because they're not gonna want to let me over. I didn't like that sound. The things you have to do in your trucking day, man, it's never just like straight cut and dry. It is when you're doing like drive-in, bumping docks to docks at warehouses, but whenever you're doing like inner city multi-stop hand unloads like this, you're always in for a surprise. All right, so we're all set here. We unloaded 9 full carts and we picked up 4 empties, and it's flipping raining. Now I gotta go find someone to sign the paperwork, my wet paperwork.